your words of wisdom, which will no doubt inspire and guide us towards continued excellence and collective progress. Sir, I would like to take this opportunity to respectfully respect your kind consideration for allotting a suitable parcel of land in the Amaravati area to the AP High Court Advocates Association at a reasonable cost. This will enable the members of the AP High Court Advocates Association to construct at least apartments on their own resources, fostering cooperative housing development and supporting their housing needs. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request the Learned Advocate General to speak on the occasion. Thank you, one and all.
Honorable Sri Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Tagore, Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Judges, Sri K. Chidambaram, Chief President, AP High Court Advocates Association, Honorable Judges of District Judiciary, Senior Advocates, Friends of the Bar and distinguished guests. It's an honor and privilege that Sri B.R. Gawai, Honorable Chief Justice of India, Sri Dheeraj Singh Tagore, Chief Justice of AP, and Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Chief Minister of AP, have graced us with their presence today. It is with immense pride that I stand before you today on this momentous occasion celebrating the Indian Constitution. On the 26th November 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India gave its final approval to the Constitution of India, and we remember and celebrate that milestone as the Constitution Day. The Constitution is not only a legal charter, but a reflection of the aspiration of a free and democratic India. It is our compass and our North Star, guiding us through the complexities of a diverse and dynamic society. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar rightly observed, the Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document, it is a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age. Nothing encapsulates the statement better than the several judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court, recognizing the dynamic nature of the Constitution and recognizing it for truly what it is, a living organ and an embodiment of our shared commitment to building an India that is just, inclusive and equitable. We observe this dynamism every day, most recently when the Honorable Justice B.R. Gawai, present with us today, in his important and landmark subclassification judgment, found that the Constitution has provided us with the means to interpret it by considering the stark ground realities so that the country can achieve real equality as envisaged by the Founding Fathers. He found that Constitution itself provides us the means to truly and equally provide for oppressed classes, and an equivalent duty is also cast upon the executive and legislature to ensure that policies are framed to achieve the said object. True economic and social growth is only possible when all the citizens are provided for duly upholding the constitutional values. Honorable Chief Justice Gawai's judgment in the demonetization case and in upholding the validity of an unstamped arbitration agreement has paved way for significant economic reforms and ease of doing business. He stood against corruption, demanded accountability, promoted constitutional values, and upheld citizens' rights and dignity through several of his judgments, including the Prabir Purkayastha's case. The Constitution is termed as a living document due to the liberal interpretation it is capable of, so as to provide for the means to an end. Equally, it does not exist in a vacuum, but is judged and amended to suit the evolving needs. From Keshavananda Bharati to the subclassification judgment, we can see that the Constitution does not exist detached from our society. Rather, it exists in the present. It exists for those who are and those who will be, so that the idealist vision may become a reality. As B.R. Ambedkar said, however a constitution may be, if those who are implementing it are not good, it will prove to be bad. However bad a constitution may be, if those implementing it are good, it will prove to be good. The judiciary is the final arbiter and interpreter of the constitution, and we as advocates have immense duty to uphold the constitutional values and we have to remind ourselves that fight for such values is not fought in grand gestures but in the quiet, relentless pursuit of fairness and justice. It is fought in every petition filed to protect citizens' rights and in every argument advanced to uphold justice. We therefore have to ensure that we implement the Constitution and its principles in its true letter and spirit. As rightly recognized by the Honorable Supreme Court, it is always profitable to remember the famous line of Lawrence H. Tribe that a constitution is written in blood rather than ink, and we need to ensure that the essence of the constitution is preserved in its present form. Thank you.
Now it is a turn of our visionary leader and dynamic Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. I request you, sir, to address the gathering on this occasion.
Honorable Chief Justice of India, Sri Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai Garu, Honorable Chief Justice of High Court, Government High Court Andhra Pradesh, Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur Garu, Honorable Judges of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Advocate General Dammalapati Srinivas Garu, President of Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association and Senior Advocate Chidambaram Garu, General Secretary of Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association Subodh Garu, other distinguished advocates and also other invitees, friends. It is a great privilege to be at an event being hosted by the Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association and graced by none other than the Chief Justice of India. We are in Amaravati. I am very happy to notice he came from Amaravati. Both are synonymous for historical legacies. All people in India believe Amaravati is the angel's capital. So, always His Excellency, Honorable CJ, during his career have seen very simple, humble, down to earth, while discharging his duties is always upright. Even we have delayed our meeting for 2 minutes. Reason is he wanted to maintain equality. People will say equality, he is practicing equality. That is how we can understand his philosophy. I really appreciate him. I have seen so many judges, honorable judges, and also CJs in respective times. But I have seen new human being in Gawaiji. That is where I am admiring him. That is how he is conducting. If you see his track record, from the beginning, with a impeachable record, he left a great legacy as 52nd CJ of India. People will remember all his judgments. I am poor in judgments, because I'm only a politician. I know what to do people. Then by taking advice from judiciary, how to do according to law. We all have witnessed his distinguished professional journey as a lawyer, as a judge of the High Court and Supreme Court judge, and as the Chief Justice of highest court. I look forward to an enlightened keynote address. Always I am saying I am a student. I wanted to hear people, learn from them what all possible for execution I want to execute. At this time, all of us has to remember Ambedkar ji. Ambedkar has given excellent constitution for all of us. All times tested constitution. I am here as a chief minister. Our Gawai ji is here as CJI. Our CJ from High Court, we are all because of him. That is the strength of our constitution. Even beauty of our constitution, Narendra Modi ji has claimed very proudly, I was a chai wala. Chai wala has become Prime Minister of India, and also not only Prime Minister of India, great Prime Minister of India ever we have seen. He will create a record. That is the beauty of this constitution, to uplift people. We have seen so far, originally 17 crore voters, now around 97 crore voters in 24. So many elections, so many democracies we are seeing. One of the best democracy in the world, India, no doubt about it. And also, countries are progressing in communist countries because there is no election. Countries are progressing in rulers, kingdoms, even Gulf countries. But being a democratic country, we are progressing very well. For all these things, if you can go back again, with all my wisdom, I have seen so many things in this country. I born 1950. After adopting the constitution, after 3 months, all judiciary, all advocates, some advocates may be there, senior to me, but majority born after adoption of constitution. I was CM 1978. Then 80, I became minister. 95, I became chief minister. I have seen so many public policies in this country. Only one public policy, if you can see, so many judgments also all advocates have seen. Pre-economic reforms, post-economic reforms. Total scenario has been changed. Around 1995, I used to visit so many countries for marketing our economy or investments. Everybody used to see India very poor light. As a matter of fact, they used to say Hindu growth rate, equaling by saying 2%. At that time, China used to grow double-digit growth. One is, after economic reforms, thinking process has been changed. People are viewing in different way. Mid-90s, IT revolution. India has taken first advantage first mover advantage that has been changed totally. Now we are having demographic dividend as a windfall. Even recently, Taiwan, I had a delegation with them. Being a high-tech country, all innovations are going on. 23 million population. They need people from India. Only in future, India can supply human resources for the global community. They may be very strong in technology and also hardware and software, but nobody can replace human beings. That is the biggest challenge world is facing, but India is going to have that advantage. I wanted to place before all of you, we have seen Narendra Modi's regime today. 2011 or 2014, 11th largest economy. Today we are 4th largest economy. By 1 year we are going to become 3rd largest economy. By 2038 we are going to become 2nd largest economy. 2047, 100 years of independence. Now we are celebrating 75 years of constitutional adoption. I am confident India will be number 1 country in the world. That is the power of India and Indians. And also here, if all of us can see, Indians as on today all over the world, highest per capita income earners. By 2047, Indians will be globally most influential community. It is going to happen. In this context, 4 pillars of democracy. I want to share this type of intellectual forum. Always if you see legislature, executive, judiciary, media, always legislatures, once in 5 years you have to face elections. People give mandate, then only will come to assembly. Executive is a permanent body. They are having tenure. Judiciary, compared to other fields, more stability. And also whenever there is something going wrong, you are correcting and putting democracy in right spirit. That is how things are happening. Now media has come. I have seen media. Once only All India Radio. That is only the news breaking agency. Afterwards, I have seen newspapers. Only one paper. At one time, Hindu paper used to come. That is only the paper, trusted paper. After that, electronic media has come. Now social media has come. Social media, every person is an editor. Every person is a writer. They can write anything. They can express their views. They can do character assassination also. No exemption for anybody, for me, for judiciary, for everybody. That is how we are facing today. This is the right forum. I wanted to interact all of you. We wanted to maintain vibrant democracy. And at the same time, nation first. We are all here. Nation is great. We will be proud of it. If nation is not great, all of us will be looked down. This is where I am asking all of you to contribute further. If you see one thing, Ambedkar has given, one person, one vote. Even some constitutions didn't give equality for everybody. Even women, some great countries didn't give equal rights. Only the country, poor, rich, no gender bias, or even billionaire, even poorest of the poor are having one vote. That is the biggest advantage for Indian democracy. And here, he gave political equality or equity. Now it is our responsibility to bring social equality and economic equality. That type of society, that type of nation we have to build. For that, always I consider public policies are deadly combination. Around 1995, I created one public policy promoting information technology. Within 25 years, Hyderabad, because of knowledge economy, highest per capita income, and also today all Telugu community and Indians all over the world, highest per capita income earners. That is only one public policy. Now we have to see further. Rich and poor are dividing. Sharp division. Consciously, all of us has to create how to bridge the gap between rich and poor. Everybody will have better living standards. I have seen so many things. Now I am dedicating myself. I am working with all your blessings. Wealthy, healthy, happy society that will be long sustainable. Compared to any other country in the world, Indian family system and values are the best in the world. That is giving so much of strength for all of us. We have to prove. That is where our Honorable Prime Minister is saying always, Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Total globe is one family. We are seeing global good and also everybody's welfare, everybody's happiness, and at the same time, we should not interfere any sovereign powers. Anybody will interfere in our sovereign powers. That is what he thought Sindoor. It will repeat, anybody will violate. I am very happy in this intellectual forum to share some of my thoughts. I need your feedback, continuous effort. We are all building great nation. We are all partners. People like Honorable Justice Gawai has to guide this nation continuously for upliftment of this great nation. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you, Ananda.